This is Mlc Tv News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, Kogi State. I am Fatima Yakub. The headlines. Federal government approves 30 billion naira for polytechnics and colleges of education. Kogi State House of Assembly approves over 30 billion naira 2021 supplementary budget. Senate turns down $700 million Buhari's loan request for water project. And former Nigerian minister dies in London. Now, the news in detail. The federal government said that 30 billion naira has been approved for the polytechnics and colleges of education in the country. The approval came on the heels of a series of agitations for better welfare for members by the Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics, ASUP. The Minister of Education, Adamu, disclosed this at a roundtable organized by ASUP in Abuja with the theme, Repositioning Nigeria's Polytechnics for National Relevance and Global Competitiveness. The minister, who was represented by the Executive Secretary, National Board of Tertiary Education, Idris Bugaji, said the money is intended to alleviate the challenges facing polytechnics and colleges of education in the country. Adamu assured that his ministry is working hard to ensure the release of the money to respective institutions. He told unions in tertiary institutions to focus more on capacity building through skill development, which is its core mandate, than on certification. Senate Committee on Local and Foreign Debt has turned down President Buharis's loan request to the National Assembly for sustainable urban and rural water supply, sanitation and hygiene under the Ministry of Water Resources. This was coming barely 24 hours after the Ministry of Health appeared before the committee to seek approval of $200 million for procurement of mosquito nets and malaria medicines. The lawmakers who took turn to fault the loan for sustainable urban and rural water supply, sanitation and hygiene demanded update of the loans collected so far for the water projects in the ministry. According to the chairman of the committee, Senator Clifford Odia, 3 different loans have been approved for various water projects. Odia said $450 million for the Ministry of Water project being financed by Africa Development Bank and another $6 million loan under Integrated Program for Development, also financed by Africa Development Bank and Gurara Water Project. The committee therefore agreed to summon the Minister of Water Resources, Adamu Suleiman, to appear and give explanation on the loans and state of loans collected so far. Apparently plagued by overcrowding of custodial centers and the helpless situation of awaiting trial inmates, the Senate Committee on Interior has indicated that it will meet with the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Ibrahim Tanko Mohammed, the Nigerian Bar Association, and other stakeholders. The chairman of the committee, Senator Kashim Shettima, APC Borno, gave the indication when officials of the Nigerian Correctional Service appeared before the panel for 2022 budget defense. Shettima said there are 66,000 inmates in custodial centers across the country, out of which 47,000 are waiting trials. The lawmaker added that decongesting the custodial center has become imperative to making them habitable and truly reform the inmates. The committee also said it will undertake an upward review of inmates' feeding cost of from 450 naira to 1,000 naira per day, citing high cost of food items. Shettima said they are squarely dealing with the issue of security. Kogi State House of Assembly has approved a supplementary budget of over 30 billion naira for the 2021 appropriation bill. The supplementary budget was approved following the clause-by-clause consideration at the Committee of Supply during plenary. The approval, which brings the 2021 appropriation bill to over 160 billion naira, was done under the request of Governor Yahya Bello to meet the developmental needs of the state. The state governor, Yahya Bello, had on August 25th forwarded the request of over 30 billion naira supplementary budget to the State House of Assembly for approval. There is possibility of the 4th wave of coronavirus as the Yuletide approaches, Lagos State government declared. In view of this, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu launched a mass vaccination campaign as part of the strategies to stave off re-emergence of the viral infection. The objective is aimed at vaccinating 4 million residents in Lagos before the end of the year. The immunization program was flagged off with a symbolic event held at the Civic Center, Victoria Island. Residents of Lagos who are 18 years and above are eligible to be fully immunized with COVID-19 vaccine. The accelerated vaccine rollout is tagged Operation Count Me In for million Lagosians vaccinated against COVID-19, and it is being undertaken by Lagos State Government in collaboration with National Primary Healthcare Development Agency. The governor believed the mass vaccination campaign would help bolster the state's response to the emerging threat posed by the pandemic, as our borders would be open to all people coming into Lagos December. To prevent catastrophic events they witnessed in the previous waves, the state has developed a robust vaccination drive. Sanwo-Olu emphasized that the vaccines being administered are safe and remain free of charge in public health facilities. The governor, however, said an administrative charge of 6,000 naira will be paid by individuals who wish to get the vaccines at approved private facilities. The governor charged all stakeholders, including local council chairmen, to mobilize for participation in the program and ensure the success of the campaign. The chairman, Chief Executive Officer of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, has raised alarm over findings that women are neck deep in substance abuse, considering the ripple effect on the family value and the society. The NDLEA boss spoke at the 5th Biennial National Symposium on Drugs and Drug Policy in Nigeria, organized by the Center for Research and Information on Substance Abuse at Ray's Continental Hotel, Abuja. He said findings from the National Drug Use Survey 2018 conducted by the UNODC painted a very dangerous picture on the family value system. He said more worrisome is the finding that among every 4 drug users in Nigeria, 1 is a woman. Nigerians aged 15 to 64 years had used a psychoactive substance in the past year for non-medical purposes. He said no doubt that substances use impact negatively on the individual, family, and the society in general. He commended CRISA for the organization's commitment and contribution in the prevention of substance use through science and research prevention, treatment, and training of professionals. He expressed the hope that deliberations at the conference will provide the way forward to rid our nation of the drug menace. Chairman, Senate Committee on the Independent National Electoral Commission, Senator Kabiru Gaya, has indicated that the electoral body is at liberty to transmit the Anambra State governorship election results electronically if it so desires. Gaya spoke while briefing reporters after the National Assembly Joint Committee on Electoral Matters and INEC met with stakeholders on the November 6, 2021 governorship election in Anambra State. While responding to reporters, Gaya said it is left for INEC to decide whether it will transfer the election results to Anambra or not, but they are free to choose. Gaya added that Nigerians are involved because they monitor the result right from the polling units and before INEC announcement. It is already on internet. Gaya indicated that INEC assured the Joint Committee that it will go ahead with the Anambra election and declare the winner despite the prevailing security situation in the state. The ancient city of Okene local government area midweek received an influx of teachers under its aegis, Nigeria Union of Teachers, for her 7th quadrennial state delegate conference, which will be climaxed with the elections of new state officers that will midwife its affairs in the next 4 years. The delegates conference, which has a theme, Grown to Greatness, no substitute for teachers, will bring to an end the 4 years result-oriented and monumental achievements tenure of Thomas Ayodele as chairman of the Great Union. In attendance are the national president of the union, Nasiru Idris, Kano, and Jigawa State chairman of the union, Kogi State High Power Delegation led by the State Commissioner of Education, Wemi Jones, Kogi State chairman of SUBEB, Suleiman Dalai, past and present leaders of the union, as well as delegates from the 21 local government areas are participating in the conference. In an address, the outgoing state chairman of the union, Ayodele, said that despite concerted effort made by his tenure, teachers were faced with a catalogue of challenges ranging from inadequate salary paid, several teachers are still on uncleared list, shortage of instructional materials, and the non-implementation of teacher salary structure. Other problems such as promotion and annual incremental rate, shortage of teachers in primary schools, and non-training and retraining of teachers in the state. The outing state chairman of NUT informed his colleagues of the achievements, which include working hard to protect the welfare of teachers and impressing on government to pay their salary regularly. Goodwill message came from the State Head of Service, Anna Ondio, the State Chairman of the Universal Basic Education Board, Suleiman Dalai, as well as past leaders of the union, like Emmanuel Omata, Sani Mohammed, all graced the great event. The authorities of the Federal Polytechnic, Kogi State, have expelled 3 students and withdrawn 26 others. The expulsion and withdrawal, according to the Public Relations Officer of the institution, Omale Sule, Sunday, is in line with the academic regulation of the Federal Polytechnic, According to Sunday, the 3 expelled students were found guilty of various acts of examination misconduct during the 2019-2020 second semester examinations. He said the academic board approval for the withdrawal of the students follows the approval of the 2019-2020 second semester main carryover examination result and the poor performance of the affected students in the result. Sunday explained that the withdrawn students cut across 7 departments, both at the national diploma and higher national diploma levels. You're still watching MLC TV News. We'll be right back.
Being a Teacher, a Teaching Compendium, is a book that tends to bring out the teaching attitude essential in the overall development of the child. Research methods and statistics, a functional approach to research methodology, writing, presentation, and basic statistics is also a book that acquaints the reader with the basis of research methods and statistics used in educational research processes. The writer, Dr. Juliet Hassana Okibayi Moneme, is a dynamic professional teacher with over 20 years' experience. She is a member of the Science Teachers Association of Nigeria (STAN) and holds a PhD and Master's in Science Education. She is currently a lecturer with BUHARI'S University Abuja. She is also a facilitator at the National Open University and a resource person teaching research methodology in many other institutions, including the Nigerian Defense Academy, NDA, amongst others. You can get the books at the Educators Empire Foundation, 4th floor Churchgate Building, Central Area, Abuja. The books are also available as ebooks online, and for inquiries contact 0813-353-1441, 0701-389-3687 or 0803-300-6553. Grab your copies now.
Mlc TV Online is here. For your timely and reliable news that reaches you fast with the breaking news, choose MLC TV. Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV. With entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Being a Teacher, a Teaching Compendium, is a book that tends to bring out the teaching attitude essential in the overall development of the child. Research methods and statistics, a functional approach to research methodology, writing, presentation, and basic statistics is also a book that acquaints the reader with the basis of research methods and statistics used in educational research processes. The writer, Dr. Juliet Hassana Okibayi Moneme, is a dynamic professional teacher with over 20 years' experience. She is a member of the Science Teachers Association of Nigeria (STAN) and holds a PhD and Master's in Science Education. She is currently a lecturer with BUHARI'S University Abuja. She is also a facilitator at the National Open University and a resource person teaching research methodology in many other institutions, including the Nigerian Defense Academy, NDA, amongst others. You can get the books at the Educators Empire Foundation, 4th floor Churchgate Building, Central Area, Abuja. The books are also available as ebooks online, and for inquiries contact 0813-353-1441, 0701 389 3687 or 0803 300 6553. Grab your copies now.
Welcome back. On the foreign scene, a Nigerian pilot, Jibril Adamu, 58, and his counterpart from the United States of America, Jean-Claude Okongo Landiji, 58, are awaiting sentencing after a U.S. jury returned guilty verdicts against them for conspiring to traffic cocaine to West Africa. The pilots were charged for using a private jet to traffic 5 kilograms and more of cocaine on board an aircraft from South America to West Africa. They were found guilty of one count of conspiring to possess and distribute cocaine with a United States citizen on board any aircraft or registered in the United States, which carries a mandatory minimum sentence of 10 years in prison and a maximum sentence of life in prison. In October 2018, Landji and Adamu were arrested while conducting a test shipment and flew the G2 private jet from Mali to Croatia with 1 kilogram of cocaine on board after members of the Croatian National Police investigating the duo. In coordination with the DEA, searched the G2 following their arrival in Croatia. Shops, restaurants, and schools have been shut in Moscow in a partial lockdown as Russia battles record COVID deaths and infection. Only essential shops like supermarkets and pharmacies are allowed to open in the capital. While food outlets are only providing takeaways, authorities have also given workers across Russia 9 days off from Saturday in a bid to curb infections. Russia has reported a record of 1,159 deaths from COVID in the past 24 hours. The official data also reveals 40,096 new infections in 85 regions of Russia. Another record, Russia's overall COVID death toll in the pandemic is officially more than 230,000, the highest in Europe and one of the highest in the world. Russia's last major lockdown was in May-June 2020. The proportion of Russia's population fully vaccinated remains low. On 23rd October, it was 32.8%, world data reports. Most European countries have much higher rates. Despite an intensive state vaccination drive, many Russians remain suspicious of the Sputnik V vaccine, which is internationally recognized as an effective shield against COVID. Faced with the partial lockdown between 30th October and 9th November, many Russians have decided to go on holiday. Over to Aliyu Nasser on Sports Today.
Welcome to Sports Update. Anthony Joshua has agreed to allow Tyson Fury to train him for his rematch with Alexander Usyk, so long as he does it for free. World heavyweight champion Fury made the offer in the build-up to his rematch with Deontay Wilder earlier this month, but Joshua remained quiet with his response until now. Fury has said that he believes he knows the necessary tricks to beat Usyk, who is undefeated and a former undisputed cruiserweight champion. And he offered to train Joshua for the rematch for free, which is an important factor in the deal, according to Joshua. Joshua toured a number of gyms in America last week in an effort to take in some new information as he prepares to face Usyk again, but is sticking with coach Rob Macron. In football, the final round of matches in the EFL Carabao Cup was played last night. Sunderland is the only non-Premier League team remaining in the race. Meanwhile, the defending champion Man City were bundled out via penalty shootout, 5-3 to West Ham United after playing out a 0-0 at regulation time. With this result, Liverpool, Leicester City, Brentford, West Ham and Tottenham joined Arsenal, Chelsea and Sunderland, who on Tuesday qualified for the quarterfinal. The draws comes up on 30th of October 2021. That is Sports Update. I'm Aliyu Nasir reporting for Mlc TV.
Teacher, a teaching compendium, is a book that tends to bring out the teaching attitude essential in the overall development of the child. Research methods and statistics, a functional approach to research methodology, writing, presentation, and basic statistics is also a book that acquaints the reader with the basis of research methods and statistics used in educational research processes. The writer, Dr. Juliet Hassana Okibayi Moneme, is a dynamic professional teacher with over 20 years' experience. She is a member of the Science Teachers Association of Nigeria (STAN) and holds a PhD and Master's in Science Education. She is currently a lecturer with BUHARI'S University Abuja. She is also a facilitator at the National Open University and a resource person teaching research methodology in many other institutions, including the Nigerian Defense Academy, NDA, amongst others. You can get the books at the Educators Empire Foundation, 4th floor Churchgate Building, Central Area, Abuja. The books are also available as ebooks online, and for inquiries contact 0813-353-1441, 0701-389-3687 or 0803-300-6553. Grab your copies now.
Thank you, Aliyu Nasser, for the update. Now, we go over to Matthias Ayodeji Peters on entertainment news.
On our entertainment news, Burna Boy celebrates sister as she announces she's part of the team that designed the new Range Rover. Nigerian Afrobeat singer Burna Boy has celebrated his sister Nisi after she revealed that she was part of the team that designed the new Range Rover. The music star took to his Twitter page on Thursday where he celebrated his sister. "I want to be like you when I grow up at Nisi Nation," he tweeted as he captioned the design of the new Range Rover SUV. Nisi had earlier taken to her Twitter page where she announced the big news. "After 3 years working on the project, I'm proud and happy to see it now revealed to the world," she tweeted. Still on entertainment news, Play Network Studios and Film One Entertainment have confirmed the theatrical release date for the anticipated Akin and Popo remake. The Biodo Steven-directed comedy will follow two mischievous brothers who try to make a life for themselves, then coincidentally fall into fame and riches they have always craved for through the help of social media, and have been confirmed for release on December 17, 2021. The remake will see Chinedu Ikedieze and Osita Iheme return as roguish brother Akin and Popo. Other recently unveiled A-lister joining the film cast include Tinyi Abraham, Amechi Nwanogo, Anita Asoha, Rewari Pikin, Uti Wachuku, Stan Ize, MC Lively, Bravely Osu, Juliet Ibrahim, Anks Anoku, and Chioma Okafo. Akin and Popo is produced by Chris Ode, Mimi Battles, and Agozi Agu. And that is all on our entertainment package today. Matthias Ayodeji Peter reporting for MLC TV. Back to our caster for more story.
Thank you, Matthias, for the update.
Being a Teacher, a teaching compendium, is a book that tends to bring out the teaching attitude essential in the overall development of the child. Research methods and statistics, a functional approach to research methodology, writing, presentation, and basic statistics is also a book that acquaints the reader with the basis of research methods and statistics used in educational research processes. The writer, Dr. Juliet Hassana Okibayi Moneme, is a dynamic professional teacher with over 20 years' experience. She is a member of the Science Teachers Association of Nigeria (STAN) and holds a PhD and Master's in Science Education. She is currently a lecturer with BUHARI'S University Abuja. She is also a facilitator at the National Open University and a resource person teaching research methodology in many other institutions, including the Nigerian Defense Academy, NDA, amongst others. You can get the books at the Educators Empire Foundation, 4th floor Churchgate Building, Central Area, Abuja. The books are also available as ebooks online, and for inquiries contact 0813-353-1441, 0701-389-3687 or 0803-300-6553. Grab your copies now.
On a sad note, former Minister of Agriculture and Water Resources Abba Sariade Roma is reportedly dead. Ruma's uncle and Dawarian Castina, Sada Salih Ruma, who disclosed that he died in a London hospital this morning, said the disease battled diabetes for a long time before he eventually passed away. Ruma, who was an influential minister during administration of late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, was born on March 13, 1962. He is survived by 2 wives and 9 children. And that's today's news package. Join us tomorrow via the same channel. For sponsorship and advert placement, call the numbers displayed on your screen. Or visit our social media handles: Facebook Mlc TV, Instagram Mlc TV 2021, YouTube Mlc Tv. I am Fatima Yakub. Thanks for staying with us.